Today I'm in Miami Beach and we're diving on artificial reef, so come along with me.
And we ended up seeing a lot more because we swam for over 4 hours. I made these friends through TikTok and this was actually my first time meeting them. As soon as we got in the water, it was pretty chilly, and actually this was my first time trying diving fins. It took a little bit to get used to. First thing we encountered were these boulders that have corals growing on them and are home to a few little fishes. And then we came across this sunken bar, which was sunken over 20 years ago if I'm not mistaken. And there was a beautiful brain coral on it, and I noticed we were surrounded by jellies, but luckily these are comb jellies so they don't sting. As we kept swimming, we looked down and we see these huge shadows, and I'm like, what is that? And it ended up being a school of tarpons. I don't think I've ever swam with them before, so that was cool. And then we headed over to the jetty where there were a ton of fishes. We saw some sturgeon major, filefish, parrotfish, and even some squid. Super cute. And I saw this thing moving washed up between the rocks. I think it's a jellyfish, I'm not too sure. Luckily today we also had paddleboard, so we switched over to the paddleboard and we arrived at the artificial reef that I was mentioning. It's made up of 22 concrete cars that were sunken here just 4 months ago, so they're fairly new, and there is already a ton of coral and grass growing on it, so hopefully we'll see it get fuller. But there were so many fishes. I saw this spadefish, and then since there is a natural reef nearby, we just headed over there for a little moment. We saw some angelfish, guitarfish, and even a yellow spotted stingray, which I think was pregnant, but not entirely sure. This was an amazing day. Follow for more dive vlogs.